I'm making this video today because I want to be a part of the solution, not part of the problem. And the problem is that nobody's talking and nobody's taking action. The problem is that we hear this information and we filter it and we sit with it and we do nothing. You know, how a treatment center is not a viable essential service is beyond me. You know, privately or government owned, okay. So if alcoholism and drug addiction is considered a medical condition, it's a mental health concern, right? It's classified as illness, and if that's the case, why is it socially acceptable right now to? Okay, let me backpedal. The Gerstein Clinic, I got a word this morning, closed its doors and had all the clients were forced to leave, to go to the streets, to fend for themselves. They're going to die. Like some of them, God willing, none of them. But I mean, the reality is that they're going to, some of them are going to die, man. And you know, I know when I went into treatment, it was by far the scariest thing that I ever did. And I had this incredible sense of safety when I got there. And after making that 1,000-pound phone call and getting my ass into treatment, I felt hope, right? And all I can think right now is the fear and the pain that must be coursing through these beautiful people. This sense of despair now. And you know, what did we do when we didn't have a solution? We drank and we drugged. So what do you think they're gonna do? You know, I love that my boss posted this idea of how we can facilitate change, and I want to do my part, right? I want to advocate, and I want to attach this video, and I want to get it to CBC and City TV and Global, and I want people to start talking. You know, this isn't about ending a stigma. This is about saving lives and doing the right thing. Listen, my firm belief, and I don't think I'm wrong in this, and I'm sure a lot of you can agree, is that there is a much greater chance of these addicts and alcoholics, these suffering men and women, these ill people, of dying on the streets today than dying from COVID inside the walls of the treatment center. I had a guy yesterday morning, me and my sponsor were talking about it last night. He called me. He was not just suicidal, he was homicidal, and we couldn't find him a detox. I haven't heard from him since 10 o'clock yesterday morning. My daughter's out living in laundromats and sleeping in abandoned cars. My child. What if she finally decides she wants to help? What if she decides she wants to help today and she can't get it? We need to advocate for change. Enough's enough. You can't piss or get off the pot, because you can't sit there and claim this isn't that this is a viable illness and then throw these people to the curb. The Ontario government has to recognize this as a real serious threat. I understand that we are going through some incredible changes. I get that people are processing fear in a variety of litany of different ways, but this is not a solution. This is compounding the problem. We want to save lives, right? We want to help people, no? Isn't that the objective? Isn't that why we're being asked to self-isolate? So we can protect the greater good and the overall scheme and not spread this virus so less people get hurt? So what? Some people get thrown under the bus for the process of the greater good? So what? Collateral damage? Let's start talking. These people need a place to go, a safe place to go. Let's take action. Start talking. I love you. Namaste.